Hi everyone, we're very happy to share our Chevening journey with you. I'm Yasmine El Kerouani. I'm a Chevener with a degree in media and communication from Kingston University, London. And today I will be introducing to you a member of the Chevening family, my friend, my dear Youness El Hachimi. Hi Youness, how are you?
Hi, Yasmin. How are you? I'm fine. Everything is fine. Thank
How
you
is Rabat?
for having. Rabat is fine.
It's
We
a
are enjoying
pleasure.
it, although we have some COVID restrictions, but it's okay.
Yes. Okay. So let's share your experience with the newcomers, the ones looking forward to joining the Chevening community. So let's begin maybe with your degree. What did you study, Youness?
Well, I went to London to study at UCL a master degree in strategic management of projects. It's an executive program. So the idea for me was to hone my skills in project management and also a little bit of business development.
So how would you qualify your Chevening experience?
Well, it's an experience with lots of highlights. I mean, it was a life-changing experience. I really enjoyed my year there. It's a chance to study first in a prestigious university. So for me, I was never thinking that one day I'll be able to attend a world-class study program within one of the top universities in the world. UCL was ranked in 2019 eighth in the world. So Chevening is, as I told you, an experience when opportunity to refine the skills, get more feedback. For example, in my field in strategic management of projects from leading experts in the UK who are being in charge of large scale projects in the UK, such as high speed 2, sideway, etc. And if I can add another argument, it's like an opening to the world with all these changes that are happening. And finally, for me, it's an experience that helped me in gaining more self-confidence, and it helped me now in taking undertaking my missions with greater responsibility and greater knowledge.
I was telling you right before we start recording this interview, Youness, that my journey in the UK, thanks to the Chevening scholarship, allowed me to come back to resume my work in the media field, but this time with a vision. I developed a sense of strategy, development, vision, how to choose the right topic, the right moment, and to tackle it the right way to achieve a purpose. And this is really important. Before I used to, well, I worked in the media field for more than 15 years before I went to the UK, and it completely changed the way today I'm working. So, so you said many highlights, but if you were to pinpoint just one, what would be your highlight?
Yeah, I said the Chevening experience was full of highlights, but if I have to choose one, I would say it's my participation in the UK Africa Investment Summit and also the UK Morocco Business Dialogue. So these two events happened, if I remember, in January 2020, before COVID-19.
Yeah.
So thanks to Chevening, I was able to attend these two business events that marked the economic agenda of 2020. So I got an invitation from the government to participate with four other Cheveners in this event that brought together several decision makers from all over the world. And it allowed me to understand Britain's new post-Brexit strategy and to know the sectors in which Morocco and the United Kingdom can cooperate, the sectors that will benefit to both countries, and how also Morocco can serve as a gate to Africa. So as an African citizen, very attached to my country and Africa, these two events were for me the real highlights of the year.
Okay, Youness. So let's talk a little bit about the process. How did you find the application process?
Well, the application process is very easy, but at the same time, it's very demanding. I think for the Chevening candidates who are willing to get the scholarship next year, I advise them to take it as a project and to think about it as a project. Because the preparation of the application for me, it took exactly 9 months. So now when I get calls and questions from future Chevening candidates, I put a lot of emphasis in organization. In my case, I started in August looking for the programs that were interested in me. I prepared the translations of the transcript and at the same time the translations of my diplomas. And once the applications for the year 2019-2020 were open, I started to prepare the answers to the question. Here, my advice to the Chevening applicants is that it's important to show that you have a real professional project and that the courses you wish to choose are in line with this professional project. So when answering questions, don't hesitate to highlight your accomplishments and successes. We have, unfortunately, a trend in Morocco where we confuse valuing experiences and pretending to be arrogant. For me, this is wrong. So Chevening committees select people who have no problem talking about their successes and also their failures. So what I recommend here is that the candidates, once they have worked on all the questions, they can share them with the alumni for feedback. And after the deadline for applications, you have to start applying to universities. The mistake to make is to wait until you see if you are shortlisted or not. Usually people are like, applications cost a lot. I don't know if I will be selected or not. So it's true that the preparation process will cost in average 7,000 dirham between the translation costs, registration fees, IELTS fees, but it's really worth it. And once the applications are made, I recommend that the candidates take the IELTS test, preferably in January, so that they don't have all the tasks and
Yes.
to be done in 1 month, for example. Then they will receive their test and registration results in February, just before the shortlist is released. By having an unconditional offer from one or more universities in hand, as well as the good IELTS results, you will meet the Chevening Evaluation Committee with more confidence.
Yes, you're right. Maybe I will pick on two things you just said. First, you said you have to value your experience and you need to, I mean, I think we need to be, well, not us, but the applicants need to be genuine, real,
Exactly.
crystal clear about who they are and what they achieved. You're right. I completely share your point of view. And second, for the IELTS test, I would recommend they take it once they are shortlisted. Don't you think, Youness? Before the interviews.
It's a choice. I mean, it's a choice. It's not mandatory to take it before the interview. But for me, it was another factor that helped me in getting more self-confidence. Yes. By getting that 7 out of 9 in the IELTS, I was pretty sure that I will be accepted for universities and also for the Chevening program. But the mistakes, for example, in last year, is that many Cheveners didn't take the IELTS at the right moment, and although they were selected afterwards, but they didn't have any chance to get the IELTS, so they missed the whole opportunity just because of the IELTS. So my advice was just to organize yourself through the year, so that to not be doing things in a rush.
Yes, you're right. And as you said, it is a project. For me, it was part of the challenge. Even the selection process was challenging, and I enjoyed that challenge. So let's go to your UK experience. Anything that really surprised you there?
Well, there were lots of surprises, but I spent most of the year in London. What mesmerized me was the melting, was the melting pot. I once lived in Canada, the country of the melting pot, or also the cultural mosaic, but London has something very special.
Yes.
It is a city where each culture prevails while being under a single roof of common values and civic principles. Uh, Citizens are very involved in the daily life. They accept inclusion within British society. They respect others' religious beliefs, etc. And the second point that surprised me is the dynamism of the city and also the country. London is very or excessively connected to the world. There are lots of events organized at the same time. So you remember we were always wandering around wandering in every corner of the city with you, Yasmine, with Najla, with our touristic guide Yassine, in order to discover the hidden treasures of the city. So as I said, yeah, there are also lots of events organized at the cultural, economic, political level, without forgetting, of course, the sporting events, of course. So
And the
honestly,
cultural.
I was spoiled.
Yes, 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 you're right. This is something that was really enriching there, and we somehow miss back in Morocco. Um,
Exactly.
Maybe we should mention, Youness, that Chevening, the Chevening scholarship is not only about getting a full founded scholarship, but it is also the chance to join a large family. First, a large Moroccan family, British Moroccan family, as us.
Exactly.
We got to know each other and to become friends, and we know it's gonna be a long life, lasting relationship, inshallah. But
Exactly.
also
Inshallah,
a
of course.
larger community. We got the chance to meet people from all around the world, to make some connections, and this is also something valuable regarding this scholarship. So maybe we come to the end of our interview. Would you recommend Chevening to other people?
Definitely.
Oh, really?
Without any hesitation.
Yes.
Without any hesitation.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you know what really struck me about this scholarship is that once you believe in yourself, once you believe in your skills, you can dream to have it, and you can have it.
Exactly. Of course, of course, of course. That's what I'm always saying to people, because the selection process was started, I think, 1 week ago, and I started receiving some calls from Chilean applicants, and they were all like, "Oh, can I apply for Oxford, for example, or can I
Yes.
apply for Cambridge?" I say, "Of course you can if you have the skills." Uh, what I want to mention is that although we have this problem about education in Morocco, but the Moroccan education system makes you a resourceful person, that can rely on its skills, etc. And that we can if we have the ambition, we can get the scholarship and go and study in, as I told you, in the top world class universities in the UK.
You're right, completely. Thank you for mentioning this point. It is very important. As you said, we often undervalue our education, but the good think of it, the good side is that it makes you a person, as we
Exactly.
say, able to manage the situation wherever you are. Thank you very
Exactly.
much, Youness El Hachimi. I wish you
You're
good luck,
welcome.
and
Thank you, Yasmin.
wish you success in the future.
Thank you so much.
And I hope that the interview was interesting for the applicants, and we wish you good luck. Bye bye,
Also,
everyone. Goodbye.
bye.